Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going to be talking about the Indianapolis road course weekend for Xfinity and Cup. But before we get into that, we gotta talk about the schedule for next weekend, which will be Michigan and Gateway. So we'll just start off on Friday, August 20th. There's the Arkham series that no one really cares about, but first actual thing that we all care about, it will be the first race for the Truck Series playoffs, and that'll be obviously at Gateway for the running of the Toyota 200 presented by CK Power at Gateway. So that'll be on Friday, August 20th. On Saturday, August 21st, it will be the Xfinity Series at Michigan for the running of the New Holland 250. And at Sunday, it will be the Cup Series for the running of the Firekeepers Casino 400. That'll be on Sunday, August 22nd. So that's really about it for Michigan and Gateway. Let's now move on to the results. So we'll first off with Xfinity, and no really big surprise there. Possibly going to be the next road course ringer if AJ Allmendinger does retire. It is obviously Austin Cindric winning the race. Behind him, surprisingly, it is AJ Allmendinger. Then Justin Haley, Chase Elliott filling in for Mike Cornett after having an injury, if I remember correctly. Noah Gragson, Austin Dillon, Maya Snyder, Riley Herbst, Harrison Burton, and Andy Lally. BJ McLeod's Motorsports Equipment ran out the top 10. Then Justin Allgaier, Daniel Hemrick, Alex LeBay, Jeremy Clements, Josh Williams, Kyle Weatherman, Landon Castle, James Davison, Ty Gibbs, and Jade Buford ran out the top 20. Number finishes outside of the top 20. We got in 23rd place, Jeb Burton, 26th, making his NASCAR Series debut, IndyCar driver who mainly races in the Indy 500 for Dry and Ryan Bold Racing, Sage Karam. 27th, Sam Mayer. 28th, Will Rogers. 33rd, Kevin Harvick, and 36th, Brandon Jones. Obviously, because qualifying was a thing, some drivers failed to qualify. The number 15, Mike Skeen. Number 66, Matt Jasko. Number 74, Bailey Curry. Number 13, Stephen Light. Number 6, Ryan Eversley. Number 33, Louise Hemizens. Number 42, okay, I'm gonna really mess this up. Giorgio Romeo Maggi. I don't know. I think he's in the NASCAR Euro Series. I really can't remember. And finally, number 52, Gray Golding. I guess we'll talk about the events that happened. Yes, we're doing this again. Not a whole lot of events happened, but we'll start off on lap 1. Alex LeBay and Josh Bilicki, they both spun out at the chicane. I think that's turn 6, if I remember correctly. Or turn 4, I can't remember. The chicane. Um, Getting damaged. Jones, Harvick, and Burton, they also got some damage. They actually went up in the air. While Brandon Jones broke his track bar, so he was out immediately. In lap 2, Preston Partis stalled and brings out the caution, the first caution of the day. And on lap 20, Justin Haley wins stage 1, as you can see right here. Lap 24, Ty Gibbs spins. I think from the back bumper of Daniel Hemrick, and Chase Elliott also spun out as well. I can't remember if that was turn 7. I'm gonna guess turn 7. I may be wrong. I don't know. Turn 6, turn 7. I don't know. It was. Well, I know it's after the backstretch. So like there's a chicane, the backstretch, and there'll be this little hairpin. Well, not a hairpin, but just a turn. I can't remember what that turn is called. I don't care. And Chris Wright actually goes airborne. He went over the curb, and he actually got a lot of airtime. I thought he was gonna flip, but luckily he did not. Lap 34, Austin Dillon spins out in turn 1. Lap 38, Will Rogers brings out the caution due to a fire in the right front wheel well, and Justin Allgaier was kind of cucked over that because he was about to pit, and I don't think he was allowed to pit. Well, he wasn't allowed to do maintenance in his car. There we go. Lap 45, Sam Mayer spins out and hits the tie barrier. Had help from Chase Elliott. And on lap 62, on the final lap, Austin Cindric wins the Pennzoil 150. And yeah, so that actually does help actually segue to the next race, which was the Cup Series. And we're going to be talking about the Cup Series a lot this video, because as you can probably tell by the title, well, mainly the what I have on the subheading, so like underneath the Cup Series logo, I am severely disappointed, and they should fucking get it right. Yeah, just fucking idiots, really. But I guess I'll say who was the winner, and it was a first timer for a team. Kaulig Racing gets their first win before going full time in the Cup Series, thanks to AJ Allmendinger winning the race. In second place behind him was Ryan Blaney, then Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Matt Benedetto, Kurt Busch, Eric Jones, Justin Haley, Austin Cindric, and Ryan Newman ran out the top 10. Then Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chris Buescher, Bubba Wallace, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Corey LaJoie, Alex Bowman, Josh Bilicki, I don't even know how, Eric Almirola, and Kyle Busch ran out the top 20. Notable finishes outside of the top 20. 21st place, Tyler Reddick. 23rd, Denny Hamlin. 24th, Brad Keselowski. 25th, Cole Custer. 26th, Chase Briscoe. 31st, Austin Dillon. 33rd, William Byron. 34th, Joe Logano. And 36th, Christopher Bell. God, I'm so shocked of what happened. Oh God. Anyways, so notable events that happened. Lap 7, Cindric spins out from 15th place in turn 1, I think. Lap 16, after a little battle between with Michael McDowell, Tyler Reddick wins stage 1. Lap 23, Christopher Bell and Matt Benedetto goes off track while battling. Lap 24, Ross Chastain spins out from 12th. Also at turn 1, I think exiting turn 1 as well. Lap 25, Brad Keselowski hits the wall at turn 11 hard, no caution, I don't think. And also in the same lap, Logano spins while getting a wheel hopped and almost hitting Kyle Larson. Well, we did hit Kyle Larson, but Larson didn't spin out. And on lap 36, Tyler Reddick once again wins a stage, so it's stage 2, his second, I think it's like his third stage, I don't know. Something, that's all I know. And while that was happening, Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson battles for, I think it was 9th place if I remember correctly. Battles for a place, I can't remember. Lap 40, cars spin, mainly Stenhouse and Almirola, even though they were the only two drivers who actually spun out. On lap 41, caution for debris, I think came out from, was that James Davison's car? Or Josh Bilicki? I really can't remember. I think it was like one of the rare cars. Lap 77, this is where it gets a bit interesting, and I'll get to that later. Lap 77, Martin Truex Jr. spins out, but no caution. No caution at all. Even though there was metal flying out, but no caution. Lap 78, multiple cars spin, including William Byron, Kyle Busch, Joe Logano, Ryan Preece, Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher, Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez, James Davison, Kevin Harvick, and Justin Haley. And a red flag out due to the curb coming up. So there was just debris because the curb once it kept coming up and it caught drivers off guard. And you thought that was done. You thought that was it. Oh no, it was not. It was not done at all. At lap 89, Michael McDowell goes airborne because of going over the curb. Okay, so before I get a little more into this, so they red flagged it just so they can remove the curb on turn 6 in the chicane, right? So they removed the curb from there, and because the drivers aren't really used to that, they're used to having the curb there. They were obviously caught off guard, obviously, and McDowell also went airborne, causing another multi-car wreck. Austin Dillon, McDowell, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Tyler Reddick, and Corey LaJoie were all involved, and yet another red flag due to the curb once again, and also just for cleanup as well. But it doesn't end there, there's more drama. Oh my god, more drama, which I will be talking about as well. Lap 94, Chase Briscoe goes wide at turn 1. This is key right now. He goes wide, but he doesn't well, he practically like doesn't stop. Like how like you're supposed to stop and you're like just gonna give away like some positions and then you can go or something. Nope, he didn't do that. He just cut. He just cut the course. So that was great. Newman also goes airborne by the crash, no, by the curb, no caution. It was alright. Chase Briscoe then spins out Denny Hamlin while also getting a penalty, but wasn't told by his team. This is key because after the race, a very angry Hamlin came up to Briscoe and they obviously talked about it, had some few words, and then but while doing that, Briscoe was trying to explain to Hamlin. Obviously, he didn't intentionally wreck him. He wasn't told that that he got a penalty by his team. I think his team was probably going to fight it, maybe. So he didn't told by his team, which I think was definitely, if that's the case, the team should have told him straight away, and he would have gotten a penalty, and none of this would have happened. Okay, Hamlin would have gotten his first win of the season, even though he's already locked himself into the playoffs. He's already clinched a spot due to points. It doesn't matter. He still spun out, and this hell broke loose. And obviously in lap 95, because there was no caution, I don't think, in lap 95, AJ Allmendinger wins the Verizon 200, a very hectic Verizon 200. Well, it would have been actually the the Verizon 231 if you actually, you know, count the overtimes, because we had two overtimes, two. Now, what NASCAR did was kind of dumb, I'll be honest. They should have thrown the fucking caution when Truex spun out, because there was sheet metal already flying off, and when Truex spun, there was just metal coming up. So I think should have they should have fucking thrown out the caution, but they didn't. They were just like, yeah, why not? Just keep going. Yeah, let's go. It's a dumb thing. I hate it. It's stupid. It's actually stupid of what they did. But they can't really change anything now because it happened. And we also, IMS, basically the track owners of Indianapolis Motor Speedway, they should have actually done something with the curb anyways. Yes, there was some problems with the Xfinity series, and there was even some problems with it at IndyCar. Cars were just flying over the bloody curb of the runoff. Mainly Scott McLaughlin almost just took out Jimmy Johnson's freaking front wing. Should have thrown a caution for it. Well, sorry, should have done something about it, but no, they didn't. And yeah, just so many problems with that curb. I'll be fine if we do if the road course is back, for next season. But it is dumb. I do not like it. Like they should definitely change something for the curb, on the chicane, because it is stupid. It is dumb. Ugh. They should have, yeah. They should have just done something. They're probably going to be just sitting down and be like, yeah, it's an alright, yeah. It was a great race. A lot of crashes that the fans would want. Okay, yes, but you don't want the fucking track to be falling apart at the same time as well. Had the red flag it twice because of it as well. So, dumbasses. Absolute fucking dumbasses. Blame fix the track. IMS fix the track, and NASCAR have better cautions. It's stupid what you've done. It's like the third time it's happened? I really can't remember. I think it's the third time. It's happened two times, I think, today, this week, this year. I can't remember what the two times are, but I remember from watching Eric Isap's video, which I'll leave a link in the description if you want to watch it. It's stupid. It's dumb. They should change something about it. Anyways, my rant is done. Let's now have a look at the standings, mainly the Xfinity and Cup Series standings. So let's have a look firstly at the Xfinity Series standings, and Austin Cindric is still in the lead in the playoffs. AJ Allmendinger is second, Justin Allgaier third, Daniel Hemrick is, I think, virtually in by points. I don't know. Jeb Burton, Justin Haley, Harrison Burton. I think those two drivers are also virtually in by points. I don't know really. My Snyder Noah Gregson, Brandon Jones ran out the top 10. Then Jeremy Clements and Riley Herbst ran out the playoff. as you can tell, Michael Nett is not in the playoffs because he missed um this week's race. And to be honest, I don't actually know if he is going to have a playoff waiver. To be honest, because NASCAR already gave him a playoff waiver and he missed another race. I think it's actually for his leg surgery. I think he had surgery on his leg, if I remember correctly. So I guess so it does make sense. So if he doesn't get a playoff waiver, I do hope he does get better. So yeah, I do hope he does get better. Now for the regular season, which is still going on, Austin Cindric still in the lead, AJ Allmendinger second, then Daniel Hemrick, Justin Allgaier, Harrison Burton, Justin Haley, Jeb Burton, Noah Gregson, Brandon Jones, Jeremy Clements, Jeremy Clements ran out the top 10. And if I scroll down here, there we go. Riley Herbst, Mike Cornett, Maya Snyder, Brandon Brown, Ty Gibbs, Ryan Sieg, Josh Berry, Tommy Joe Martins, Alex LeBay, and Lana Castle ran out the top 20. And you see Josh Williams pairing up in 21st place as well. So not really a whole lot of stuff. I think it's mainly for the playoffs. I think it's mainly going to be the bubble, maybe 11th to 9th. So maybe 9th to 11th. Oh, well, sorry, 10th to 12th. I don't care, whatever. Brandon Jones, Jeremy Clements, and Riley Herbst. I think it's going to be between those three drivers. So maybe you can maybe add Brandon Brown in as well. Ryan Sieg if he picks up his pace. But all that I don't really know. It just obviously depends if NASCAR does give Mike Cornett a playoff waiver. Anyways, Cup Series now. You have a look at the playoffs. Obviously, first Kyle Larson still in the lead. Then Mark Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, who's clinched a spot in the playoffs, Joe Logano, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski ran out the top 10. Then Kurt Busch, Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell, Eric Almirola, and the two final spots remaining, Tyler Reddick and Kevin Harvick. So obviously Reddick getting those two stage wins. At the road course, that has definitely helped him try to solidify his spot in the playoffs over his teammate Austin Dillon, who's 28 points behind. I think it is now definitely a two-horse race between the Childress cars, between Reddick and Dillon. Harvick looks okay. I think he's alright to be in. But other than that, I don't think any other driver has a chance. Like maybe some, because like we're going to Daytona soon. I won't be surprised if I don't know, DiBenedetto gets a win, or I don't know, James Davis gets a win. That's not gonna happen. Well, even Anthony Alfredo, just a driver will a first time winner will probably somehow make it into the playoffs and will knock out Tyler Reddick. I, we've already more than half of the bloody field are winners, except for Hamlin, Reddick, and Harvick. Everyone else are winners. What the hell is happening in this season? Oh my god. Allmendinger would have been in the playoffs if his team wasn't going part-time. Oh my god. Ugh. Sorry, I need to stop going crazy. So we now have, let's have a look at the regular season. So we got Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin. Larson now takes over the regular season lead. Then Denny Hamlin behind him with only 22 points. 22 points behind him. Then Kyle Busch, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Joe Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, and Brad Keselowski round out the top 10. Then Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon, Kurt Busch, Christopher Bell, Matt DiBenedetto, Chris Buescher, Ross Chastain, Michael McDowell, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. round out the top 20. I think it definitely, most of the playoff is already been solidified, so it's just the last playoff spot between Reddick and Dillon. There we go. Unless a play first time winners and comes in Michigan somehow, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It's gonna be crazy. Anyways, that is it for me now. Just a reminder that the next race weekend will be Michigan and Gateway for Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks, and I'll be also making a video on that. And when the playoffs begin for the Cup Series, I'll make a predictions on that. I cannot be bothered to do a Truck and Xfinity prediction, even though the Trucks is already starting very soon. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for me now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.